Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play DmC Devil May Cry. I'm your host, VGM Corn, and in the last one we killed a bunch of cameras on our way to Virility, the evil soda factory. Yes, in this one we're going to play mission number 5, Virility, which could be subtitled, I guess, the evil soda factory. So let's not waste any time and get right into it.
I was here years ago as a child. I explored the whole facility unseen. I sensed a demon under the factory. The succubus. An ancient one. I believe it's the source of the psychotropic ingredient. That's what they use to control us.
Welcome, visitors, to the Virility Factory. Virility's secret ingredient is what makes Virility the #1 soft drink in the world. And best of all, it has been scientifically proven to improve weight loss by 21% and enhance sexual performance by 63%.
How do people actually fall for this crap?
If you're told something's true often enough, you tend to believe it. They told me I was crazy for seeing demons.
Yeah. They tried telling me I was a basket case too.
Wanted to put me on drugs. Said it would make me better. They lied. They just wanted to keep me weak. Docile.
How did you figure it all out?
Virgil pulled me out of the nightmare. You?
When the people you're supposed to trust most turn out to be demon scum, your eyes really do open up to evil everywhere. I took a stand, fought back, killed, no matter the consequences. So I chose my path and I lived by it. And after all that anger, violence, and death, you have to dig deep. Dig into your own heart. To see if you're still sane. Or if you can still call yourself human.
I just knew in my heart I wasn't crazy.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is where the magic ingredients are mixed together to give you the unique taste of virility.
The succubus is hidden deep inside the factory, but there is no physical way to reach it from our world. Only from Limbo. There's a rift inside.
Rest assured that it has been deemed both safe and beneficial by our trustworthy and ethical scientists.
And we're playing, except we're in the real world. And also, the whole thing with Dante touching his own heart. Emo dick.
This way, I think.
Oh,
You said you'd been here before.
Yes, but it was during an out-of-body experience years ago.
Flying around in spirit form.
Yeah, in Limbo. Virgil says it could be an effective intelligence gathering tool, but I can't do it at will.
So, how did you do it before?
It was triggered by extreme psychosomatic trauma. The nightmares.
What are the nightmares?
It's in the past now.
see, I really wish, even though this is a good chance to get lore, I wish that this could be skipped. You have to do this every time you play the stage, which is a little frustrating considering you're basically holding up for a cutscene. At the same time, it's not that bad. I think we're already here.
This is where they store the merchandise ready for export. It's funny.
What is?
I expected it to be bigger. A lot bigger. But then, I was just a child when I was here, and I was in Limbo,
What are you doing here?
escaping my nightmares.
You came to Limbo to escape your nightmares.
Yes.
Alright, for once I like Dante's reaction of, speechlessness at that. Go to Limbo, to hell, to escape your
Once you're in
nightmares.
Limbo, all you have to do is retrace your steps back to the mixing room.
Should be easy enough.
Maybe, but the demons may sense you once you're in Limbo, so stay alert.
And once I've reached the mixing room,
You'll be able to descend deep down into the factory.
and kill me a succubus.
Can't wait to kill a succubus. Succubuses, for those who don't know their demon lore,
Okay, it's here.
I'll get back to that later. But right now, butt shot, and that was a
Alright,
short butt
see you
shot.
on the other side.
And we're in Limbo. And yes, it is quite a bit bigger.
Dante?
Down here.
Oh, good.
You're right. It's a lot bigger here in Limbo. What next?
Head back to the mixing room. I'll meet you there.
Obesity, stupidity, drink virility.
And with those 6 minutes of cutscenes out of the way, wow, that actually was more impressive. Actually, I guess there was some loading in there, so I can't call it 6 minutes. We are finally playing the stage proper. Now, I do like that the game is kind enough to show you, with its big letters, what the demons are actually up to, and what they're actually up to is making everyone dumb. Am I gonna fall? Oh, yeah. I tend to fall a lot in this stage, so we may not be grabbing everything here, because I don't want to fall. I don't want to... No! This is exactly what I didn't want! Okay, and it takes you back each time you do that. So we will be going around the level trying to figure out everything we can, especially since it's a quiet level, without much music to get in the way of our enjoyment. Oh,
What took you so long?
But just some basic enemies that we don't really need to worry about all that much. No, don't you fly off the edge. You have to actually explode. No dying just because you can. And let's pull that. So I want to apologize for the delay in videos. For the past few days, I've had a massive fever, which I'm still kind of suffering the remnants from here today, as you might be able to tell in my voice. But I am back. I am here to bring you more Devil May Cry action. And I believe, before I was interrupted by the game's cutscenes, that I was talking about succubuses, which usually are an excuse to have topless demons. In demon lore, they are all... I'm a failure at jumping. They are the ones that seduce mortal men and then drain their souls through their dicks. Scientifically proven that they drain their souls through their dicks. You know, because that's where your soul comes out. Here we have a new enemy, the Hell Knight.
Could you point me to the mixing room?
And as you might expect, just like the Frost Knight, you can only hurt the Hell Knight with demonic weapons. Which, since we only have a couple of combos for the axe, is kind of unfortunate, but thankfully it does way more damage than the scythe, meaning that enemies don't last long when they're paired up against it. Now, we actually did gain a number of new attacks for the scythe that I will be showing off right here, at least until all the enemies die. Yeah, what was I saying? I was sick. I talked a little bit about dick, soul, suction, and yeah, I think that was mostly everything I wanted to say. Oh wait, no, I remember now. Capcom, let's get down here. Let's relax and talk a bit one-on-one and snug close. You are a giant mega corporation. I am a Let's Player with 12 subscribers. You do not need to put copyright claims on every one of my videos. You can stop that whenever you like. And just to show that I'm being good-natured about this, I will, if you don't put any more copyright claims on my videos and make me have to go through that whole process of trying to make sure my video stays online, then I will not sing any of your cutscenes. However, if you do continue to put copyright claims on my videos, even though you let them stay around, I will have to upload me singing in falsetto your cutscenes. So the ball is in your court, Capcom, and we will see in the future whether or not I need to sing. Now, there is a key back there, and it took me forever to figure this out. Yep. Just this. I was not the brightest person when coming through the stage the first 4 or 5 times. In fact, I may have looked up that key for my original 100% playthrough run of this game. So, oops. Yeah, it doesn't feel very good. As we can see, all the boxes in Virility are covered with things like consume and poison and stupidity. I think I talked about this briefly, but it is one thing I like. The writing in this game, as you may have been able to tell, is not what I would call good. However, the ideas behind an alternate world where you can see the true nature of things like obesity, stupidity, stuff like that, that is a solid concept, and the levels in the game themselves tend to be solid because of that. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. Now let's beat up some angel things. I actually do like these things, that these things look at like angels. Oh my god, my words have gone all the blurb blah blah blah. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Oh, there's a lost soul here. Hello, Mr. Lost Soul. Goodbye, Mr. Lost Soul. You are no longer lost. You are free. Now, I am missing stuff in this level left and right, or at least a bunch of lost souls, but as other levels, this one is another that you cannot currently beat with, or cannot currently 100% with the gear that you have. So don't worry about it too much. In fact, just don't worry about things in general, because you need all the upgrades. This is can't touch this. If the Demon Knight renders, I am pressing A. Okay, if he does his whole "and the ground is on fire," then you can hold the demon trigger to not be affected by it. The same is not true of that ice explosion that the Ice Knight conjures. Even if you're holding an ice weapon, or not an ice weapon, an angelic weapon, you will still be affected by that. So this is another... Is this another new move, or did I buy that early on? I don't know anymore. I do know that I bought a new air combo, but I proceeded to fail at it, and then kill the enemy before it could have become relevant. Oops. Well, that's okay. We are just going to continue further on, back through our trek through Virility. This factory is great. Well, there's nothing wrong with this. Lots of demons. This is where angelic weapons really shine. Oh, obviously. It's in multi-target situations. Now, the other one does provide a few unique benefits that, well, we'll see when we get there. Is that a spoiler? No, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore, because if you didn't hear what I was talking about, then you don't need to know. And I think I also screwed up the air combo again. So, you hit twice, and then you pause, and then you go further into the air. So, yeah, that is what I've been trying to do for the past 10 minutes. And as you can see, we also have a nice charge move. Yes, a charge move for a extremely fast-hitting weapon. It makes total sense. Don't argue with me. Now, one thing that is interesting is I believe that there is some amount of just charging in this game. And for those of you who don't know what that is, a just charge is basically when you let go of the attack the instant that it activates, and you end up doing more damage. Now, I know that this is true for some content and some of the weapons, but I don't know if it's necessarily true with the angelic weapons, but it is something to keep in mind. I believe it's true, but don't quote me on it. And if you quote me on it and I'm wrong, then you can come and tell me that I'm a terrible person on my channel. How about that? Friendly fire. Many enemies can affect each other with their attacks. I believe we've been showing that off since the very first episode of this game. So, I don't know why the tutorial is telling us that now, but that was an example of it right there, where the Ice Knight throws over his Demon Knight friend, and everyone was sad. I don't know what's with that script. Well, that just seems mean. That just seems rather unnecessary. Oh god, I don't think I can kill all these. Yes? Oh. Even the walls are just screaming obscenities at me. That is no when you know you're a winner. When even the walls are just like, you screw you, you're the worst. That's when you've made it in life. Feel that success. No, really. It is a great thing to put in your game, even if it's kind of silly. And you are just the most passive-aggressive walls in the world. I'm not going to, like, squish you or anything while you're in this really tight passage, but I am going to, you know, make the passage longer. Because screw you. As you can see, we are not averaging the highest score we could be. A B is not great. But that's okay. And here we are at some more angel hair to unthread, to unwind, to unsomething. And another small vital star. If you have already picked up an item of that...
Dead end.
You jerk, Mr. Wall. See, that's why I was thinking...
Where the hell is that mixing room?
Dante, I'm talking. Now, really? The walls are passive-aggressive. I don't know why, but they are, and it's just something we're probably going to have to... This is the way we came. Great! I am totally not lost, guys. We are going to make it back to that puddle, which is, I believe, the way that you're supposed to go. And I think, though, again, don't quote me on this, that if you follow these giant oozing, pulsing things, then you'll eventually get where you want to go. Just my guess. And they want me to go that way, and there's no way to go the other way. So, obviously, I should listen to them. The walls are just being really, really mean to me today. Did he block that? That was impressive. Or something else. Silly. That's what it was. Alright, as you can see, we have gained enough tools to basically kill anything in a wide variety of fashions, with sword, scythe, and axe. And we will soon... Well, I won't say anything about that. Do we have any keys for this door? No. We need an argent key. And I'm still not sure why they don't call that silver. We have bronze, gold, and platinum, but we have argent. And we have passive-aggressive walls. Everything is bad. At least the walls aren't screaming Latin at us. That would be the worst. Now, as you can see, occasionally my combo is getting reset in the middle of an attack, and I don't know whether that's the game's fault or if that's my controller's fault. My controller is occasionally just a little bit finicky. Words. There we go. Those words will do. And with that, we've made it back to this mixing room where we can see the secret ingredient. Oh god. As... Well, as you can see, next time you're drinking a soda, the truth is, it is actually coming from veins which are spewing into demons, into their organs, and then you drink...
What in the shitting hell is going on here?
Yeah, that actually sums it up pretty well.
But it's the source we're interested in.
I'm guessing our succubus is on the other end of that.
That's right. This way.
But no! Because...
Give me a minute.
Be careful!
What would a fight be with, or what would a level be without the walls getting angry at us? And as you can now see, despite Virgil telling us that we are immune to the soda earlier, while we're in Limbo, it can hurt us. That's right. The soda you're drinking can kill Nephilim when they're in the other realm. What? Okay, whatever. We are just going to kill everything here. Actually, I really do like the soda mechanic, even though I'm making fun of it. I just like that you're drinking whatever goes... basically the excrement of whatever those organ things are in there. That's pretty great. And then it spills all over the ground, and everyone, the real world's probably like, oh, free soda, it's not excellent, oh, we like not excellent soda. And as they should, because no one loves excellent soda, at least until they know. I don't know what I'm saying. I often don't know what I'm saying in the middle of a fight, because I am usually more focused on the fight, and then I find myself saying some stuff like that. Stuff like soda excrement, or whatever, and let's get a nice view of that demon taking it in his mouth. Look at that throbbing vein. This cannot possibly be an analogy for something. Nope, this is totally innocent. Anyways, with that, we have killed off everything except the guys that just spawned. Yay!
Which one of you fat asses wants to be Limbo's biggest loser?
I'd say it's the guy that ran into our guy's, back. That guy has got nothing going for him. So let's tip the first guy over. And yes, he will run into the first guy, but then he'll hit me. I forgot about that, and I am actually a little bit hurt here. And that's not good. Okay. As you can see, by pressing select, you can instantly bring up the item menu, which is kind of nice, especially when you're just about to die. This is the best way to deal with these guys. Dodge them, and then pound away with them with your demon charge while it's still up. And then... been eliminated. Great. We're just gonna make pop culture references.
Congratulations. You win.
I have nothing to say to you. So let's just look at one more shot.
You okay? That looked pretty nasty.
That? Nah. That was just a big fat joke. Come on. Let's go get this succubus.
Puns! Okay. I think that's enough puns. Please stop, Dante. Look at that throbbing vein. Delicious. And with that, we have come to the end of mission screen. That's right, another episode, mission complete in this one. What else was I going to say there? As you can see, 15 minutes actually played. I think that makes this one of the longest actual stages we've done. And with a C completion and an item used, our score is still an S. However, S's aren't anything to, call home about. In fact, S is pretty bad. Even SSS isn't that great. If you take a look at the leaderboards, this would be awful. Don't do it. Don't do it. Spare my pride. So, after that, we have come to the secret ingredient. But if you want to find out what the secret ingredient is and how sexy the succubus is, then I'll have to see you in the next one.